What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Footballers. My name's Tony, and you can follow me down below at Lineman Football. Now, today's video is going to be a review on the Grip Boost Raptor padded adult men's football gloves. Now, the easiest place you're going to pick up these gloves is going to be Grip Boost website itself, and you can pick them up there for $50. Now, at that price, they only actually have them in two colorways right now. They just have them in white and black, which honestly, I would like to see more colorways. Blue, red, yellow, some of these like standard colors. Okay, so first off, taking a tour around the gloves. On the inside, you do have Grip Boost grip there. They do have a really good quality grip. It's stitched all the way around the inside. On the back of the glove here, we do have a bunch of padding, which is nice and thick, which I will talk about later. We do have also that Grip Boost grip on the back here as well, with their logo screen printed on there. All right, let's go through the categories with these gloves here, and let's just talk about a bunch of different things, right? So the first one is gonna be fit. I'm a size large, and these fit me fantastic. I'm in love with how well these gloves fit me here. Now, if there was one area I'd say that the fit's not 100%, you do have a little bit of that grip bubbling on the inside here, which is pretty normal. You only start to see that get away with like really thin grips and like really thin receiver gloves where they start to like get like a crazy good fit. The other nice thing is, although there is padding along the whole back here, it's a really nice thick padding. But I still have a ton of mobility in my fingers, which I was kind of worried about, and I'm really pleasantly surprised with. Now, let's talk a little bit about the protection with these gloves, right? This padding. This padding is perfect. You have like almost like the skeleton style on the back of your hands, which I like. Also, sometimes when they put like a huge padding on the back, some people way overdo it. It creates like this bubble on the back. It's not super flexible. So I do like to see that the way that they added these like knuckle pads here without adding like a full pad, it makes for really good mobility, and they're super comfy to wear. Now, the padding on top of the fingers here makes a lot of sense. The only one that kind of doesn't is the thumb padding is kind of like off the side of the thumb, kind of leaves the inside area kind of unprotected. So that's a little bit wonky. I'd maybe like to see them take another crack at where they position the padding on the thumbs. But I do like how on the thumbs you can see it does have that wrap around to the grip. It just, they didn't add it to the other fingers. Also around the wrist, it fits really well. The only place I would complain about anything with the wrist would be that the Velcro here, this is standard Velcro. A lot of newer gloves use micro Velcro, and that's because micro Velcro doesn't like catch on your clothes the same way this one does. Again, it's just a small thing. Next, I want to look at the durability of these gloves, right? Everything we've talked about shown that these should be a pretty durable glove. The only places where sometimes gloves start to fall apart is on the back of the hand here. Sometimes they get ripped. It looks like Grip Boost try to counteract that by adding another layer of their grip on the back here, which adds some grip, which you won't really get a lot of use out of, but it will add durability. The only issue I would see here is the screen printing of the GB on the back being something that comes off. I can also see that this is the screen printed on the inside. That GB will probably wear away over time. Now, I'm looking around for like any weak points as far as stitching goes. You see really good double stitching around the inside of the glove here. The only place that you can see some glove manufacturers have a difference is some like to, because the pinky is smaller, they add wraparound grip on the top here or on the fingers and stuff. This doesn't have any of that wraparound grip all around the fingertips, so you might get some weak points around here. That's the only place I could see durability being compromised with these. So really the last thing we need to talk about is price, right? So these are gonna be $50, which is pretty standard for padded receiver gloves. The new Adidas Freak are 60, so they're a little bit more expensive. So these have a little bit thicker padding, but there's not as much padding on the back of the hand. Doesn't wrap around the top, so you kind of get your pros and cons. Now, the only thing I'd like to say about these gloves is I kind of wish there was more colorways, but overall, like, I think these are gonna be a fantastic glove. So what positions would I recommend for this glove? Basically, almost any position besides quarterback. I think you can actually get away with these at any position on the O-line and D-line, and mainly because it's just a little bit thicker padding. So I think with this level of padding, these would be really useful at any position. Now, it might be a little bit too thick for your like receivers at this point. Technically, it's a padded receiver glove, so you can still get away with it because it does have Grip Boost, normal grip that they have on their receiver gloves. But yeah, I think the padding is getting to the point where you're creeping more towards that like running back, fullback, O-line, D-line, linebacker, and a little bit away from like your receiver, slot, quarterback. But if you really wanted to, technically you could really get away with these gloves at any position besides quarterback. So there you guys go. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. These gloves are absolutely sick, and they will be linked in the description down below for you to check out. Thanks again for Grip Boost for sending me the gloves. Check you next time.